we're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort, and China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
To move off Earth while we have the opportunity. Everything we know is right here.
And just because it's not just one of the other criticisms. Sometimes feels like, oh, is this some escape hatch for rich people? No, they think it's like so. Yeah, going to Mars reads like that ad for Shackleton going to the Antarctic. It's dangerous, it's uncomfortable, it's a long journey. You might not, come back alive, but it's a glorious adventure, and it'll be amazing, an amazing experience.
And your name will go in history.
Yes, you might die. It's gonna be uncomfortable, and you probably won't have good food, and all these things, So if an arduous and dangerous journey where you may not come back alive, but it's a glorious adventure. Sounds appealing.
And
Mars
you
is the
still,
place.
and you still have thousands
of
of volunteers, if not millions of volunteers, who would want to go.
I mean, honestly, a bunch of people probably will die in the beginning. It's tough sledding over there.
We're an exploring species.
Yeah, exactly. Not for everybody. We don't make anyone go, so it's it's volunteers only.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher Stock Channel. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything's planned out. Now, of course, guys, we get into the funny article first. We have Elon Musk, the actor, gets to show off his acting skills on Saturday Night Live this up-and-coming week. Now, guys, do not forget we have the FOMC meeting. The Fed, Jerome Powell, is in the house, 27th and 28th. This is going to be a big week, and I definitely see profits in certain areas, guys. Remember, the stock market is already heated, but we know certain sectors are still going to move up. And of course, we have Tesla, which took a big hit, is definitely going to benefit off the manipulation of the yields. These tech companies, their stocks are going to go right back up. Not your financial advice, not financial advice. Please do your own research. But I'm going to go over that later. But of course, guys, we have the big earnings this week. We have Tesla, Apple, Facebook, Microsoft. If you have the funds, all of them should be in your portfolio. If you only have a few $100s, few $1,000s, yes, you may want to get something cheaper. But of course, these big names don't go anywhere. We know they are New World Order stock. Now we have Napster's bankers executed the world's largest block sale of 10 cents without the crash of the Hong Kong stock market. And guys, that was $14.7 billion. And we know to pull something off like that, guys, it had to be an algorithm. Now, do not forget about the companies that are doing buybacks. It's very important because we know they're manipulating their own stocks. One is Bank of America. Guys, we know when it comes to the banking, a lot of their restrictions have been lifted. So we see these bank stocks keep moving up. So we know they're allowed to do buybacks and dividends. So Bank of America. We have Apple, of course, who has over $200 billion just sitting on the sidelines. We have Walmart. Guys, we know Walmart is not going anywhere. It definitely doesn't need to manipulate the stock because that's where a majority of people do their shopping. We have T-Mobile. We know the 5G play. We have Microsoft. I shouldn't have to say too much about Microsoft. We know definitely Microsoft. And then, of course, Oracle. I'm not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research. But please do your research on buybacks, guys, because once you understand the manipulation, we know how to make safe plays. Now, do not forget, guys, a lot of these stocks took a hit. Online gaming, we had Golden Nuggets took a hit. DraftKings, not so much, but it definitely still took a hit. We know these stocks are for the fourth industrial revolution. Remember, guys, when we're in the stock market, we're not betting. We're investing. We know these stocks are going back up because we know what the fourth industrial revolution needs. Cannabis. Cannabis has taken a hit. When do you buy stocks, guys? That's right, on the low. We bought on the low. It basically, some of them doubled, quadrupled. You should have sold some, took profits, and the rest should have been sitting there to take a ride. Now that the stock is back corrected, this is the time to load up. So Tilray, Canopy Growth, they've all taken a hit, guys. When you're buying stocks, you want to buy stocks at the low. And e-commerce for the fourth industrial revolution, we have PaySafe, which of course has a partnership with Coinbase. And then also, guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators the same way that I speak on my main channel, Crypto Teacher. We had the dollar up, we have the VIX up, but what do we have being manipulated? The yields. Make sure you go to the Fed app and look at that, because once they manipulate the yields, we know when it comes to the stock market, it's going to move up. But guys, we know in this back half, yields are going to start rising even more. Inflation is going to start rising even more, and it's going to hit stock market, and it's going to hit cryptos. We know when it comes to the stock market, it's 6 months to a year out. Get yourself in position. I'll be speaking more about dividends in May, so therefore we can have the safe plays going through the bear market. But guys, that's all I have for you. Don't forget to check out the main channel, Crypto Teacher. Learn the fourth industrial revolution, cryptos. Get your family, friends educated. It's so important. Like, subscribe, spread the channel everywhere. This channel, like, subscribe, spread everywhere. Y'all have a wonderful day.